when the Pirates are scoring.
The Hennessy pouring, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the WalkThePlankCast. I'm Matt Biles, and with me, as always, a guy who is responsible for indoor plumbing in all of our homes, the one, the only,
Ross Lowe for show.
And we're the Scallywags. All right, we got a pretty decent show for you lined up, man. We're going to talk about a few things, obviously. Pitt sports, in the world of Pitt sports, we got some track, got some baseball news.
Arizona softball.
This guy, he loves this Arizona softball, bro. I like Arizona iced tea personally. The funny thing about iced tea, Ross, you like how I did with your squirrel stuff. We got a little bit of transfer news. We got a little bit of recruiting news on the horizon.
Bell's sister at Arkansas doing her thing.
Exactly. Yep. Shout out to her. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, shout out to her and stuff. So and then we had a busy week this week. Obviously Pitt baseball, 2 games. We had the Twain Training Academy on this Saturday, bro. A couple guest speakers there. Mundo Orozco and then
signing.
And then Leilani Kamal. She showed up from the Golden State Storm.
We had the signing of
Isabel Lacey with her signing. So we got that, and then big news of Marley going to LMC. So we got a fun show for you guys. Pitt track, Pitt track as always, because they're now into the CIF, now it's to the state finals. So
Bay Boys, 32 Elite.
That's on you. I'm gonna let you leave that because I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm familiar with them, but I'm
just learning myself. I'm just learning myself.
I'll let you take that one. Okay, so all right. So here we go. Just a friendly reminder too, as well. We're also on Spotify, Instagram. YouTube, like, share, subscribe on our YouTube page. We're also on Twitter, TikTok, you name it, bro. We're there. We'll do vines for you.
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lambs, rams.
You know it. We'll also do cameos for you. Let us know. We'll do a cameo for you. Like Kuj did for me for my wedding and stuff. So.
Yeah, you're welcome. What can I say?
Except you're welcome. All right, man. So what do you say we start off with the baseball, man? What a week right now. So our Pirates take down Antioch Panthers last Tuesday at home in the first round.
Mopped them.
10-1.
Mopped them.
Santino Valley, complete game. I think he threw, was it a 3 or 4 hitter? Only gave it 1 run through like 3 hitter or 4 hitter, and then he had like 6-7 strikeouts.
Yeah.
So that was good. That was a get back game.
The way it ended was awesome.
The way it ended was awesome, bro. Too, bro, with that nice little comebacker and stuff. Mm-hmm. So that was huge because they were talking. I didn't know about this till one of the parents told us that year. They were like talking about us when they beat us in Antioch.
Oh, they had they planned out to play like P World or something.
P World song or something like that, or the Pittsburg Pirates.
So like
song.
As soon as they beat us, they were like, "Hey, bump P World as loud as you can."
Yeah, exactly. So you'll have plenty of time, Antioch, to bump that in your own home. So while you watch us in the playoffs,
you can go listen to that Drake album.
Yeah, exactly. Have fun with the Drake album. Bet you that guy's never even been to Antioch. Drake, bro. What do you think, Ross?
I don't think he's been to Antioch.
No, bro. What are you gonna go there for, the mall?
But who's from Antioch? The dude that he's on the Madden. He's on the Madden soundtrack. He's hella dope. Mm-mm. Simba. He's from Antioch. He's pretty dope, bro. No, I'll send you some from Simba.
Send me some stuff, bro. It's your job to lace me up on that.
Yeah. But he's from Antioch, so but I doubt Drake's been to Antioch.
Exactly. Plus, we have a rule. What's our rule, Ross? Let them know.
Always beat Antioch.
Always beat Antioch, bro.
That's it.
So shout out to the boys for taking down Antioch on Tuesday. And plus, it was hella hot too.
Oh, man.
Day. Oh my God, bro. It was like
I brought my gluten-free, soy-free, egg-free, dairy-free hot dog.
This guy brought a hot dog and put no condiments on it. How sad is that?
Did I not? It was delicious. I know it was delicious.
It was delicious?
It was.
I'm just going to take your word for it then, Ross.
You can take a good look at a T-bone steak by putting your head up the bull's ass.
Butcher's word for it, though?
Yes.
All right, man. So Santino Valley, complete game. He had 8 strikeouts, and he only gave up 1 run and 5 hits. So, man, shout out to the boys on that. So that was on Tuesday. And then Friday at home, we played the University Red Devils of San Francisco. They came to us, and we actually 10-run ruled them.
Oh, that was the best, too. That was my first time seeing a 10-run rule on our side.
Oh, yeah, on our side.
Yeah, I've seen them.
but see, the funny thing about it is that we scored that run, right? And because we scored 2 runs to get 10. It was already the 6th inning.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those things where it's like...
It was going to end anyway?
Yeah, so why don't we just let them get their last bats? Let them get their last at bat. Ross doesn't like that.
No.
Ross hates that.
Because I love that we put our foot on their throat, bro.
Yeah, that's
And it was
true.
like, let's send them home.
Right. That's true, too. So.
Let's send them home.
And then the pitcher, we don't have no stats right here because they didn't put any on max preps, but the pitcher... He pitched a complete game, 5-hitter, and only gave up 1 run. He's a freshman, too, isn't he?
Freshman, bro. Garcia.
Come on, bro. Garcia, bro. Shout out to you, young man, bro. So They took down University, so that sets us up for tomorrow at Joseph Renovar Stadium at 4:30. Pittsburgh is going to be taking on San Marin of Novato. They're coming out of there. They're a good baseball team. They actually won the NCS 3 years ago in 22 or 23. So this is going to be a good game. Well, this is going to be a very, very good test for the Pirates, man. We'll see what they got with this, man. And if they can pass this test, then we'll find out what the championship game is. I'm hoping the championship game is on a Saturday.
I think it's Friday.
I think it's Friday, too.
I think it's Friday at DVC. I think it's already planned.
Because I think D1 is going to be Saturday at St. Mary's, because it was last year.
Oh, okay.
Last year, St. Mary's. Last year, the D1 championship from the NCS was at St. Mary's. So this is D3, so it's probably...
It'd be nice to just be at home.
It would be nice, yeah, but no, because sectional championships have to be at neutral sites. Isn't that funny, though? Sectional championships have to be at neutral sites, but not the regionals.
Mm-hmm.
Not the regionals. That's stupid, don't you think so?
Absolutely.
Like when we play, when we played Folsom 3 years ago, we had to go to Folsom. Then they came to us, and then Central East of Fresno came to us. You couldn't find like a neutral site somewhere that Folsom, like even if it was in Sacramento, like Sacramento City College or something like that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why do they get the home field advantage? Okay. Yeah. And it isn't like the home field advantage helped us because Central East got us.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, you made them travel 3.5 hours to us. Couldn't we have met somewhere in Stockton? On Modesto?
Yeah, somewhere in between.
Somewhere in between. Why? I don't understand this, bro. You know what I mean? It's like
I feel like they just don't want to coordinate that. It's too much effort for them.
And also too, I think it's weird too for the state championships how the games are at Saddleback. You play them at, and every state makes fun of us. Nevada has it at the Raider Stadium. Texas has it at Cowboy Stadium. Yep. Louisiana has it at Louisiana Superdome. But hey, you're the California. We're in the state championship game. Where's that? Oh, it's Saddleback Junior College. Where's that at?
Yeah.
Why can't it be at SoFi? Why can't it be at Levi's? Why can't it be at even the Rose Bowl?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people are going to say money and this, money that. Okay, but give these kids something to look forward to.
I think people also about the
paying.
Not just paying, people about how big the stadium is for how many people show up to the event. So it seems like there's not as many. I've heard that argument
before. Yeah, I've heard that argument before, but I mean, come on, man. Give the kids. This is for the kids, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Because
what's that one that we were talking to a coach about? It's like Roebuck Stadium, and it's
Rabobank Stadium, or something like that.
But there's another one that's like near Vallejo or something, Napa.
No, but two of Napa's high schools. Napa High School and then Vintage. They play. I forgot the name of the same. It's like Memorial Stadium. You seen that stadium? That's dope. It's a football only facility.
Because we used to go to like Napa or Vintage, didn't we? We went to some away games.
We've played Vintage. We played in Napa. We played Vintage High School at. Okay, the name of the stadium is. I can't really find it, but the one oh here it is right here.
Tell me.
Memorial Stadium.
Memorial Stadium.
And it is nice, Ross. It's got. Both stands are the same size, and they go from the back of the end zone to the back of the end zone, and then the field house and when the end zone is where the locker room is, bro.
We should do
That's pretty cool, bro. That's a nice little stadium, bro.
I love how we went from baseball to like me and you
just
like
football,
squirreling because it's like we're just looking for a reason.
Because that is, bro, right? So, but you know, hey, think about that though. Think about that. I understand the money, I understand the logistics and stuff like that, but. I kind of feel like
should be a neutral site.
They should be neutral site. If the state championship game is a neutral site, and you know what? How come they can't rotate? I understand the basketball championships are always in Sacramento, but for since
the state capital
since 2018, the football championships have been in the SoCal.
Now, see, I wouldn't mind the football championship also being at Sac. That's where it was at that one year.
It was at Sac State, yeah.
At Sac State,
yeah.
But it's like...
No, it was 3 years, 15, 16, and 17.
Yeah, so like... Yeah. But I don't mind it being there every year because the fact that it's the state capital.
State capital, yeah.
It kind of like has a reason to be there. It's the state capital.
Right.
The champions here at the state capital.
But I'll give you one better. How about having it at Fresno State Stadium?
Yeah.
That's kind of the middle ground. It's still a good 3-4 hour drive for us. Same thing with LA people. It's still... San Diego might have a little bit more of a drive, but it's right there.
You know what I think for like that? It's probably because if Fresno State's in the playoffs or if Fresno State's playing games.
No, By that time, December 14, 15, 16, 17, Fresno State is done. Most colleges are done. It's bowl season by then.
What if they're in the bowl game?
There's not.
They're not gonna host one. Yeah.
No. Fresno. I don't think Fresno State hosts bowl games, bro. I don't think that same hosts bowl games. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, why can't it be at an area where it's like, or not just that, build something somewhere, bro? It's just I kind of feel like you give teams disadvantages, especially with us, and even the SoCal teams when they got to come up here for basketball, because you either got to pay for a hotel for this whole team.
True.
Which basketball it's a little easier because it's not as many kids.
Yeah, it's like 6 to 12.
But you're still coming all the way up here, bro. This isn't professional sports, man. You know, it's like they have their own chartered team bus, chartered plane. It's like they like, oh, hello 49ers. You just walk through a special gate, get your passport, all that. You know what I'm talking about? It's like they don't have to sit there with us common folk. You know what I mean? I'm gutter trash. This guy's not gutter trash, by the way. This guy's better than all of us. Okay, I'm gutter trash. This guy's better than all of us.
Or at least if I am gutter trash, I want to be out of the gutter.
Being in the gutters is great, bro. That's where that's the salt of the earth type of people. Those are my type of people, Ross, bro.
Well, I do like being at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, that's gutter trash.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Why don't you say so? I'm a scallywag, bro, but I feel like I'm not gutter trash.
Scallywags are mischievous, man. Mm-hmm. So that's just something to think of, you know, just I know we got a little off topic because we're talking about Pitt stuff, but
because I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. You squirreled me right there. But it's just something to think about.
Yeah, they should definitely back to reel you back in. Mm-hmm. We should definitely play at a neutral location.
Yeah. When it comes to these regional games, why not?
Yeah.
And why can't we just switch every year? Like, how about next year the basketball championships are at Staples Center where the Lakers play, or Pauley Pavilion where the UCLA plays, or something like that? Why can't it be down there or in San Diego? Or why does San Diego get left out?
Like, make it where Saturday it's one venue and everybody's playing that day.
Well, the thing about it is, here's the thing, because that's what they do. When they have them at, it's Golden One Center now, but when it was at Arco Pavilion right there in Sacramento,
no, I'm talking more for baseball.
Like oh, for baseball?
Yeah.
Baseball, I think it is neutral sites though. I think. I'm not sure though.
No, but like I'm now suggesting that, let's say you go to like the Ballers field.
Oh, Oakland Ballers right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say you go to the Ballers field and like all the championship games are played that. You have to Saturday morning or Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, you got to do it not just Friday, Saturday. You have to do it over a 2-day period, Friday and Saturday. So you probably have to have a game start. And I don't know what the rule is on baseball, because some of these baseball games, even though I did notice some of these games said it started, I'm like, whoa, 7:00. There's really not a lot of, there's night in high school baseball. Yeah, there's not, light, but there's also a lot of stadiums that don't have light. Even though I did see a couple games, I think College Alameda, where Alameda was in the semifinals or the quarterfinals. They started their game at 7:00 at night, so they obviously have lights there.
We don't have lights, huh?
We don't have lights. We don't. Bro, like 90% of high school baseball stadiums probably don't have lights. It's something like that. But those games are played during the day.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So it makes sense. So I get that. But my point is, why can't it rotate every year? Like next year, 2027, why can't the state basketball championships be down in LA and then the football ones be up in Sacramento? And then the next year in 2028. The state championships for basketball come back up to the Bay Area instead of Sacramento, and the football championships go to San Diego. And then the next year, the football championships come up to maybe Stanford or San Jose State or Cal. Why does it have to be like just a fixed location and stuff like that? It's like the CIF imposes all these weird rules and sanctions and all that, but they don't even give the kids give me, in the words of Mike Meyer, toss me a freaking bone here.
Give me a freaking bone.
They came and tossed us a bone like, here, we'll play at the Rose Bowl. Like, oh, okay, that's cool. A historic venue would be great. It'd be awesome, bro. You know what I mean? Now, guess what? Now I want to make a weekend out of it. Okay, the game is on Saturday. I'm probably going to take Thursday, Friday, Sunday, maybe even Monday off. Maybe do a little Disneyland. Maybe do Universal. Maybe hit up LA. Make a weekend out of it. But when it's at Saddleback College, it's just like, yeah, I'm trying to go to the game and come home. Okay, it's in a junior college. It's not even. It's kind of far away from everything, bro.
It's pretty far.
Even from because the closest airport is what?
SNA.
John Wayne.
And that's pretty far.
Santa Ana. That's far. That's still far, because I remember I had to pick you up that one time and drop you guys off. It was still like what, an hour, half hour, 40 minutes from Mission Viejo to Santa Ana. It was still a drive, bro. So just something to think about, man. So, but back to the Pittsburgh sports track.
No,
what about track stuff? Oh no, you got anything else? My bad. Yeah,
I want to talk because it was still that day. We club hopped. We went from the baseball game, saw the 2 runs, and then we went over and saw Isabella Lacey.
Oh yeah. You know what? My bad. I was gonna say that for later, but yeah, we But yeah, because I got there early because I was like, okay, what time? The baseball game started at 4:30 and the signing was at 5.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'll watch a couple innings and stuff. And that's when you hit me up like, hey, we're going to go to the gym over there.
Yeah.
So
and that was hella cool, bro.
For people who don't know, okay, we have our first ever women's flag football, a D1 scholarship signing. Isabel Lacey, shout out to Isabel Lacey, class of 2026, Pittsburg High School.
Yep.
She just signed this past Friday, 11/10, to attend Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
Yes, sir.
So history in the making right there for Pittsburgh High School and for girls, man. First ever D1 football scholarship, bro. Shots of the and it was great, bro. There's hella people in there.
It was
bro.
A beautiful event, bro.
It was, bro. It felt like home too, bro. It felt like
you're proud to be a Pirate.
Yeah, right. It felt like you were proud to be a Pirate, and it just felt like we were all family in there, bro. It felt like everyone was signing in there, bro. So it was just like,
it did. She signed that for us.
Yeah, right.
You know,
exactly. But just hearing her dad talk, hearing her grandfather talk. Hearing Coach Lacasse talk, that was awesome, bro. You know what I mean?
Her grandmother talk. The good doctor was talking to, bro. Charlie talk. So I liked that, bro. You know what I mean? That was fun in there, bro. And it was just fun to witness that, you know, a historical moment because it's like, hey, this is history in the making, and they were so kind enough to invite everyone, you know, to come out and be a part of that, bro. Yes, and she was very grateful for everybody,
exactly,
including
she
us.
was. And then you got the football sign for your daughter. I see that, bro.
I did. That's
what's up, bro.
You know, she said that was her first time signing a football.
No, are you serious? Yeah. This guy, it's your world, bro. That's why I keep saying it. See, when people say that, this is why it's his world, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. This is why it's this man's world right here, bro. He's got the book of inside information. He knows everybody. I gotta ask him when people say, "Hey, what's up, Biles?" or "Hey, what's up, Scallywags?" Hey, how's it going? Hey, Ross, who the fuck is that, bro? I ask this guy all the time,
I know
bro.
A guy knows a guy.
Yeah, you're a guy that knows a guy, but you know the guy. So that's the problem. You know the guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. That's the thing, Ross.
But my daughter, she was very grateful.
Yeah,
like
you told
as soon as I came home, she's like, "Dad, you get the ball signed for me?" And I was like,
"Sure, she did."
I was like, "I did." And then like all of a sudden, like my daughter's just like sitting there, like just listening to me. She's like, "So what'd she say? Like what? You know, like tell me the story. Like what was said? You know?" And like I'm telling her story. She's like, and then like as soon as I told her like the whole story of how the day was, she's like, "Tell me again." Like tell me the story again. Like
she wanted to hear it again. I love it, bro. Yeah. Hey, I know how that is at that age, man. Because to us at that age, you know, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, Pitt football was our idols.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I get that. To her, it's just like, oh my God, she got a college scholarship playing flag football. Yeah. That's awesome, bro.
And my daughter loves flag football, and
of course she does love
she
flag
looks up
football.
to her.
Yeah, exactly. She's one of her idols, man. She's one of her heroes, man. So yeah, man. Shout out to Isabella Lacey, man. Congratulations, man. D1 scholarship offer too, right? To Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
And I hear that football team's supposed to be hella dope.
I heard that too. Yeah, so talking to the dad and talking to another coach over there, like, hey, bro, they got some hitters coming in there. They're actually putting money into their girls flag football program, and I'm like, that's fucking awesome, bro. And that's awesome that we were a part of that and to witness that, man.
Yeah, it felt great.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Isabel Lacey and her family, man. Good luck to you down there, girl. And then track. What about track this past weekend, man? We got some information. So we got 2 of our teams, our 4x100 boys and girls, both qualify for state. And then we got 2 qualifiers for the 100 meter, Kenny Ward and Timmy Ajanu. And then the 200 meters, Timmy also Ajanu is in the 200 meters.
Yep.
So in the 4x100, it's Jeremiah Edwards, Greg Burks, Braylon Pitts, and Kenny Ward, football guys. Yep. And then for the girls, it's Flozo, Zoe Lawson, Amani Harrell, Billy Jenkins, and Timmy again, bro.
Yep.
I hope they fucking bring it home, man. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean?
And then I hear that we're most likely not taking NCS as the team because we don't have enough people playing all the events.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
So it's like we would need like a pole vaulter,
triple jump.
We need
long jump, shot put, discus, everything, bro.
I think we need someone to run the 3200.
The distance runs, yeah.
And then because of that,
it's based on points.
We need to get more people signing up for cross country to get prepared for that 3200. So
right.
Anybody looking to fill in that position that nobody's doing.
Hey, you know, we're advocates of kids playing 2 or 3 sports in high school, bro. So, why not? It makes you better all around. It makes you a better overall. We're looking for a cross
country.
Athlete.
You know, if more people could sign up for cross country, we could fill in these gaps,
right,
and possibly take home the NCS championship as a team.
Well, speaking of Arizona softball, no, I'm just kidding.
Speaking of Arizona Ice team.
Well, no, that night I was looking at how the scoring works, and I was looking at past results and stuff like that. And it was like, okay, even though Pittsburgh didn't win this event, we still got points for it. Mm-hmm. So you're right. That's why it's hard for us to win an NCS and track, because you need at least someone in every event, kind of, sort of. And that's why De La Salle wins it every year, because they have someone in every event. Same
thing with like wrestling. It's like if we have someone at every weight class, we might just win just because somebody else doesn't have somebody in that weight class. So we might just
because it's an accumulate, because you don't necessarily, like a Pitt kid doesn't necessarily have to win at 145 pounds. He just has to be in that match. If he loses, he loses. Mm-hmm. But the team overall still gets points because the kid was in the match.
I heard there was a year where Pitt High had a diving team.
Really? Diving
team?
No shit.
And all they would do is, because the other team didn't have people on their team, our team would just go up there and do cannonballs.
No way.
Yeah, bro. That's what I hear. Because like no matter what the score is, it beat them because they didn't have nobody.
Well, I think we got. You know what? I think we should bring the diving team back, and if we could pull off a triple Lindy.
triple Lux.
Triple Lindy. It's a triple Lindy. It's Rodney Dangerfield. Great movie. For you kids who are too young, bro. Ask your parents about that, bro.
Greg McGinnis.
And that guy hit his head on the back of the fucking springboard, though, Raw. He still won the gold, though, eventually, bro. He recovered to win the gold, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, but shout out to all the athletes running track.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, good luck
really
at the
proud
CIF.
Of you.
Yeah.
Continue to bring it home.
Exactly. Good luck at CIF. We'll be watching there.
This is for the state, right?
Yeah, this is for state now. This is at Clovis now. This is for the state down there. I think it's Buchanan High School down there in Clovis. So this is
huge.
This is for the state, man. And we were state champions in the 4x100 2 years ago. Remember that?
Yeah.
We were state champions. So hey, maybe history can repeat again, man. Mm-hmm. So good luck, man. So
and then we got to see Timmy this weekend.
Oh, at the exactly, bro.
At the Tuena Training Academy.
Hey, speaking of Training Academy, so I showed up finally this Saturday.
Thank you. Thanks for showing up.
You're welcome.
I do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm driving and I was like, is that Miles?
I beat you there.
Yeah.
I beat you there. How do you like them apples?
Miles?
How do you like them apples, bro?
You beat me there, but I parked before you and got out of my car before you, bro.
Listen, I had my truck, so I had to park a little further away. And the fact that you were there late with your daughter, okay? I have a rule. If you're on time, you're late.
We were not late.
You should have been there 20, 30 minutes beforehand. She should have been doing a little stretching, a little bit of yoga, a little downward dog, a little cobra pose. She should have been warming up, doing the 20-yard shuffle. Instead, it's just like, oh, God, I got to drag my daughter out here.
I think it was the opposite. It was more like I was excited. Like, come on, let's go. Let's go. And my daughter was like, oh, God, like my dad's trying to make me go.
Are you serious?
Are you
serious? So it's you.
It's me.
It's you, right? It's your world, man. Come on, Ross.
I didn't want to work out with him,
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, man. But that was fucking awesome, bro. The fucking, the Tuena Training Academy this Saturday. We had a good time. We also had two celebrities, two guest speakers in the house, Ross. Who'd we have, huh?
We had Mundi
Orozco, yep.
Mundi Orozco, and Leilani Kamal.
Yes, Leilani Kamal from our very own Golden State Storm, baby.
Yeah, that was dope, bro.
That was, bro. So they were there. They after the training and stuff, we got to sit there and we got to shoot the breeze with Leilani and stuff, pick her brain about what it was like growing up and stuff, like, goals and aspirations and how she got into football, what was her high point of the season and things like that. So that was awesome to sit there and talk to her about football and stuff and just get a little backstory about her because we met her at the game, but it was real quick because she was trying to eat her Dole Whip, which I would have too. Yeah. I'm trying to eat that Dole Whip. Plus, it's like she's trying to say what's up to all the fans and stuff like that. So we only got to talk to her for a few seconds. But this one we shot the breeze with her for a long time, and then her and Mundi, they gave a great ass speech. Both those speeches were very inspiring, and you could tell too when Leilani spoke, the girls that were in the crowd kind of perked up and were like, "Oh, listening." Yeah, exactly." They were focused in on her, bro. So because it's like what Ali Bo said. It's like, hey, this girl's a professional. This woman right here, she is one of the best at her sport. Best. She's the best at her sport. Yeah, and she's a professional. You know what I mean? So that was huge for them. And then just listening to her backstory and just talking about how hard she's worked at this. It's talking about it's just, and it don't stop. Yeah, I mean, it's not one of those things.
She was like saying something like, even when it feels like you want to quit, like just keep going through it.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep going through it because I guarantee that it's going to be worth it at the end.
Exactly.
When you get there.
100%. 110%. So that.
And then she gave that awesome great quote, which I was like, starstruck.
You're a quote guy.
Hard work beats talent when talent refuses to work hard.
Refuses to work hard. That's true, bro. Did she get that from you, or does that?
No,
Where did you get that from? Where did you get that from, bro?
Cage Fighter Chris taught me that one.
Cage Fighter Chris taught you that.
Mm-hmm.
Where did he get that from?
I don't know where Cage Fighter.
See, I gotta figure out where that came from somewhere, bro. Because the fact that
I needed when Cage Fighter Chris gave that to me, I needed that.
Yeah,
I really did. I was at an all-time low, and he saw me.
When were you at all-time low?
I was at bro. Probably like 2019 or something like that.
Doing what?
I was at Highlands Ranch flag football, bro, and I was just like, he could just tell that my demeanor was different. I was just out there, just, and he was just like, bro, you need something. And then he gave me some motivation speeches to listen to and shit, and like that really got me over this hump, bro.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I see, okay. I see what you're saying. Now, Chris
Cage
Fighter Chris. I'm all over the place today.
Yeah.
Cage Fighter Chris will get you to run through a brick wall.
Yes,
he really will. Try working out with that guy, bro.
Yeah.
I've seen his workouts, and I'm like, yeah, bro. He'll get me in shape, though.
Also, Mundi, he gave three points.
Oh yeah, 3 points of his speech. I like.
One was explore opportunities.
Yes, absolutely.
Number 2 was remove the I know, and it's like as soon as he was saying that, like I made eye contact with my daughter and it was just like,
well, I made eye contact with you. I don't know if you caught that because it's your world. Every time I try to tell you, you're like, I know, Biles. I know, bro.
That's the best, Joe. And then like my daughter's looking at me like,
where do you think she got it from, Ross? Where do you think she got it from?
As he's saying, remove the I know, I'm giving my daughter the I like you see what he's saying, like listen. And then she's looking at me like, I know. You know? And then the last point of his message was understand that no one succeeds alone.
Yeah.
And that's the truth, bro, because it's like if you weren't here, we wouldn't have a show.
No. Absolutely. Thank you, Crown.
Uh-huh.
No, it's also giving shout outs to, because sometimes you need to ask for help, sometimes you need to get help. It's like there's help out there for you. You just got to be willing to put in the work and ask. And if you are putting the work, someone will sit there and say, hey,
I want to give you the help.
I want to help this person.
I want to give you the help.
Like me sponsoring this person or me helping this person out that's going to be beneficial because this person is going to make some benefit. Not one of those, oh, we need you to do this for this person and nothing comes of it. You know what I mean? So if you put the work in, people will see that, bro. You know what I mean? Like you said, hard work pays off. So.
Yep. Also want to make sure we give a shout out to all the volunteers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Especially Alibo. Alibo was damn near lost his voice this time.
Oh, yeah. I know, right?
But putting this together.
Bro, his camera crew out there, flyway visuals.
Yep.
Taking all the photos and the video and stuff like that, doing an amazing job.
Dope edits, dope video.
And then all my Usos making the food for the kids, feeding the kids, man. It got a nice little sandwich, by the way, nice little sandwich, water and stuff like that. And that's what people understand. This is free. Yep. This event. This free is 10 weeks and it's 100% free.
100% free, and there's over 100 kids there.
And there was a couple Pitt football players there, but I want to see more there.
Yeah.
And not just Pitt football there. I want to see
softball.
I want to see softball, volleyball, soccer. Mm-hmm. Why not take advantage of this, guys?
Yep.
It's a free workout on a Saturday. Okay, it's 2 hours.
And to be honest, it doesn't even have to be Pitt players.
And it
could
doesn't.
Be just
everybody
doing a sport. Because at week 1 they said, I'm not training you to be good at your sport. I'm training you how to learn how to be trained.
Yeah.
At the sport you're doing.
How to learn how to accept coaching and criticism and all that stuff, bro.
To be prepared when you do get coached.
Exactly.
It's not for one specific sport.
Right, exactly. And then I like that message he sent that. This is to prepare you to train and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That's why I feel like more of our student athletes this would be beneficial for you because it's not football, it's not baseball, it's not basketball, it's just training. Mm-hmm. It's exercise, really. It's free exercise with coaches out there who know what they're doing and are going to push you to succeed.
Cuddy, when you work out by yourself and you work out with Mike Brown.
Oh, it's different. It's
totally different.
Yeah, totally different, yeah.
You do 100 push-ups at home by yourself, or you do 100 push-ups with Mike Brown. Mike Brown's going to make you do those 100 push-ups in a minute and a half.
Of course, yeah.
And you're going to do those 100 push-ups
in like 5-10 minutes,
while watching a TV show.
Exactly. I got my YouTube going. I'm going to do 5 and then
You know, then you do 5 more.
Do 5 more. Then
you'll do the 100 push-ups, but it's
have
totally
a snack,
different.
have a candy bar.
One you're burning calories, and one's costing you calories.
Yeah, exactly right.
You know,
that's absolutely true. That's why I kind of feel like you guys, like I said, it's exercising, and it's exercising that is relevant to all your sports.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I mean, because there's certain things you could do, like, well, hey, I'm a baseball player. I might not necessarily do cleans and squats and stuff, maybe. Or I mean, you probably do for leg muscles, but there's certain weightlifting techniques for baseball you wouldn't necessarily maybe do the cleans and the squats because that's explosion and that's power. And baseball, you don't. And it's two different sports and things like that. So, but this was just, dude. They had the sleds. They had the ball slam and all that stuff. Yep. What else they do? They did the hurdles and stuff.
The jump and the hurdles.
They jumped the hurdles and stuff, and then they did the running. I like that, bro. I like all that.
I think because there was 2 speakers this time, they kind of cut the
a little short
to get both speakers opportunity to give a message.
Well, because I knew the class. It's from 9 to 11, right? Yeah. Because you always got there 11, but this one was like 10, 20, 25, 10, 30. I was like, oh, why are they cutting it short? And I was like, you're like, oh, because there's 2. I was like, oh, that's right there.
And then normally they run a beautiful relay race.
Oh, really?
Basically the last 4 times, they just line up and they click up to people their age group and they relay. And the relay is so much fun.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's 2 lanes and it's people within their age group and it's just hella fun, bro.
Oh man!
And then Ali Bo's on the mic, just hyping up everybody. So it's everybody's getting hyped up, and it's a beautiful thing, man.
I can't wait for this Saturday, then, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad my first one had 2 great guest speakers, though, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, you got Mundo is fucking Pittsburgh. Yep. Pittsburgh. He comes from a family.
Pittsburgh,
exactly. His bloodline is Pittsburgh. He's Pittsburgh through and through, like me and you. Actually, I'm more Pittsburgh than you. So
apparently, but I was here first.
You were here first. I'll give you that. I will give you that. But I can trace my family's roots to Pittsburgh High School 3 generations. Can you? You sure about that 5 minutes?
No.
You sure about that 5 minutes on the grits?
No. Those magic grits.
Got from the Jack where Jack got his beans. But it was overall. It was just like I said. It was. I like how everything was organized. Everything had a purpose. There was no wasted movements. There was no okay, what are we doing here? It was just all bam, bam, bing, bop, boom, bop, bing, bop, bam. You know what I mean?
He also gives everybody homework to do.
Oh yeah, and it's fun though. It's fun homework because it challenges you and it stimulates the brain.
Yes,
it's not one of these. Oh God, what am I doing to this? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not like schoolwork.
Yeah,
this is good. This is homework that actually stimulates thinking.
It was also a beautiful thing that Leilani, the defensive player.
That's right.
Excuse me. Rookie of the year.
She's the defensive rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year.
I get that right. Yeah, Leilani's defensive rookie of the year.
She took a picture with all the young ladies.
All the ladies, yeah. That was cute.
And that was great. Dope.
I love that. That was beautiful.
That was dope. Cute. And you could just tell that everybody there was just excited to. They were
happy to take a picture with her. Shit, they're like, oh my God, yeah.
And she was hella happy to take a picture with each of those.
Exactly.
Girls,
she was. You could tell, bro. You could tell she was happy to be there, man. Yeah. And you could tell the girls were happy to have her there because now it's someone to relate to. Like, wait a minute, she plays tackle football? Well, I play flag football or I play soccer or I play softball, but fuck, maybe I can play that. If she can, I can if I work hard.
And she's like, she knew some of the girls that are playing for the United States flag football team.
Yeah.
You know,
she knew some of the girls. That was awesome,
it's cool.
Bro.
And then when it was totally over and everybody had, talked and you got fed.
Yeah.
Everybody was staying. Normally when I'm there, everybody kind of just takes their food and kind of heads home.
Right.
This one, they were treating it like a day at the park.
Yeah, they were.
Everybody was sitting down, clicking up, just hanging out,
relaxing, socializing.
Very
kids,
chill.
There was also a soccer goal there. A couple kids started playing soccer right there. Yeah. So I was like, oh shit, soccer game broke out, man. That was awesome.
It was a beautiful day.
That was, bro. I had a great time. I really enjoyed myself. I look forward to this Saturday too as well, bro. So just letting people know in the community, bro, it's a 100% free.
Yeah.
It's a free event, bro. I mean, this isn't like, oh, I gotta pay $25 or $50 to sign my kit for this training. No, it's free, bro. Yeah. You're going to get good training. You're going to get good motivational speakers, and you're going to get fed after. Your kid's going to get a free lunch.
Yeah.
They say there's no such thing as a free lunch in this world. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Talk to Ali Bo, bro.
Uh-huh.
Talk to Ali Bo, bro. There's a free lunch for you, man.
And then last, I just want to bring up this team, the Bay Boys.
That it's youth like football or whatever?
Yeah, it's like a youth football team.
It's like Junior Pirates and Mega and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, but it's like a I guess they're more of a club, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's more of a club.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I don't know much about them. I'm just giving a shout out because, someone reached out to me, the Bay Boys, and then 32 Elite. They're like local.
Yeah, you reach out to us. We're gonna give you a shout out. Yeah,
you got players from Hayward, Pleasant Hill, Pleasanton, Fairfield, Vallejo, Richmond, Pittsburg.
On this one team?
I think there's 2 different teams, but pretty much you're getting an accumulative of all these different people.
No shit.
Mm-hmm. And they're almost like all-stars,
Right, I got you.
They're playing games damn near year round, I think, though.
Damn, are you serious?
Yeah, but they're having months off.
Okay, months off.
But it's their games are months apart.
Okay, I'm with you.
It's not every week.
I'm with you. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay.
And then the 32 Elite just beat the OG Ducks from
I've heard the
LA.
OG Ducks. Yeah, I've heard the OG Ducks. Yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to you guys.
Yeah, man. So good luck, man. So
and
what
then
else we got?
Also, I wanted to say that this Thursday is a car show, and Charles Moss
that
fundraiser for Charles Moss at Dalivino.
Is it Dalivino?
Dalivino.
Yeah, Dalivino. Yeah, okay.
And Twin Tacos is making the tacos, but if that ain't a Charles Moss day, I don't know what is.
Exactly,
because
right?
That's the type of day that you're going to bump into at Charles Moss.
At Dalivino.
Or at the car show.
Exactly. That's a fucking Charles Moss day is right.
Yes.
So, like I said, and also, too, that's the last day of the spring training for the boys for Pitt football. So we're going to double dip. We're going to go to that. And then we'll be down there at the car show afterwards. Then we're going to go to Dalivino to have some tacos. Our buddy Castillo Dario making some great tacos, by the way.
Yep.
And a celebration of life for the homie Charles Moss, man.
That's for sure.
Because that's kind of fun. And I've always said this about the car show, the first one and the second one. The first and the last one are the 2 most crackingest ones.
Uh-huh.
Everybody named Mama from the P will be at the first one, bro.
But what about the very first one?
Oh, Uncle Schnook. When I met Uncle Schnook that was on my birthday over 20 years ago, bro. I'll never forget that, bro.
I'll never forget that either.
Back in my day. Hey, do you still have that picture?
I don't.
I have it on my MySpace page.
I have it on my MySpace page.
I have it on my MySpace page.
I think MySpace is totally gone now.
Is it totally gone? You sure?
I think so.
Fuck, because I just went on there a few years ago.
I'm gonna hit up Tom, see if he still got it.
You gonna hit up Tom?
Tom from MySpace.
I'm not just talking about our boy Tom. That was our boy because he was everyone's first friend.
Yeah. He's Walk the Plank's first person we follow.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because that's what he did for me during MySpace. That's what I do for him.
Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna follow.
No, I did. That's the truth. That's the first person that Walk the Plankcast followed on Instagram was Tom.
That's too funny, bro. That is fucking too fucking funny, bro. I love it, man.
What about Marley Alcantara?
Bro, you're the one that broke the news, Ross.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
Oh, we're just getting this in right now. Yeah, Marley Alcantara signed with LMC, man. I can't wait, bro. We're going to games.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go to games now,
reason.
bro. Stang, gang, bang, bang, bro.
Stang, gang, bang, bang.
Well, it gives us a reason, too, but it's also letting these kids know that you can go somewhere for a year, and if you don't like it, or if you do like it, and it's like, well, I see what it takes in college, and I'm going to go to JUCO. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Because isn't that what Deion Sanders just did this past weekend or a few days ago or something like that?
With the
he went to Deion Sanders closed a Monterey Peninsula College.
Yeah.
Bro, so I got the story right here. Do you have the story, Ross?
I want to throw it out there too that LMC Stang Gang Bang Bang beat Monterey Peninsula College at Roebuck Stadium.
Oh, in Salinas?
In Salinas,
no shit, bro.
And I was there for that.
You were there for that.
That was a bowl game. That was the Living Breath Bowl.
Living Breath Bowl?
Yeah.
Okay. I never heard that bowl. Bro. Never heard of the Living Breath.
Yeah, Coach TJ, he was on that team.
Oh, okay. TJ Roberts? Okay. All right, I got you. Okay.
Let's see. Who else was on that team?
That's your world, bro.
Charlie Ramirez was on that team.
Okay, yeah. So
Crajon
Menifee? Yeah. So this is like 16,
catch.
Yeah, this is like 16, 17. Okay, I got you, bro. Okay. Yeah. Well, because Deion Sanders just got a kid from Monterey Peninsula College. He chose Colorado over Florida State and Kansas. So this kid is Malachi Brown. He's from Monterey, California. And this past Saturday, he made his choice. He's going to Colorado. Okay, he played one season at Monterey Junior College, which is a junior college on the Central Coast, and he made it count. He got 36 tackles, 7 of them were for losses, 3 pass batted downs, 2 forced fumbles, and that's an interior defensive tackle, which is huge because the D tackles, you don't get the glory really. You got to do the grunt work. You're taking on the double team and the double team and the blocks. You're plugging the gaps so people like Leilani can shine.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You're plugging the gaps so the people like the strong safety could go plug the hole and come up with run support and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like outside D linemen, which are called edges now, they're edge rushers, the defensive ends, they get the sacks and stuff like that. Outside linebackers get the sacks. So when interior linemen can do things like this, that's huge, bro. And he's 6'2", 315 pounds. You know, that kind of production gets people's attention fast, Ross. You know what I mean? So, and all 9 of his D1 scholarship offers came in January this year.
Deion basically sawed off his old alma mater, Florida State, to
get him to his college. Yeah, to get him to come to Colorado. But that's just but see, that lets you know how quickly things can move as a big man when you have verifiable production. There's tape of you that backs it up. You know what I mean? And it was like he went to Florida State, he went to Colorado, he went to Kansas before announcing his commitment to Deion Sanders and the Buffaloes. So that's huge. You know, like Florida State's a great football program. Mm-hmm. Colorado, they had some success. Now Deion's trying to rebuild them back up. And even Kansas is more of a basketball school, but they've had success in the football field. And now they're not California programs, obviously. And you know, he played his college ball 20 minutes from the beach, and now he's going to go to Boulder. You know, you're going from the beach to the Rockies now. So that's kind of a big deal, man. So that's where we're kind of getting at with the Marley segment. With this segment, it's you don't have to go to a college right away, like a D1, a D2, or D3. You can go to a JUCO and shine. You can get reps there. You can, even if you're on the smaller size, go to a JUCO, build up your body, and just take the time to produce and learn the system and stuff like that. Because every step you go in life, especially in sports, it's bigger, stronger, faster. Just like in high school, yeah, you have freshmen playing, but freshman football to JV football to varsity football are huge jumps.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because like I played freshman football, and then it was like, you know, at the end of the year, I was getting ready to turn my gear in, and the coach says, no, keep your gear. I'm like, why? He's like, well, because the varsity wants to bring you up for the playoffs. But I couldn't dress for the game because I was only 14 years old at the time.
Oh, wow.
We didn't have reclass back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wasn't a 15, 16-year-old freshman. Okay?
Yeah.
I was an actual 14-year-old freshman. But I got to practice. I got my ass kicked, okay? But I saw the huge jump from freshman to varsity. Exactly. I saw that huge jump. That way, going into the next year, I said, okay, this is what's expected of me. This is what's required of me to become an active participant and produce and to be a starter, or not even be a starter as a sophomore, to contribute significantly as a sophomore on the varsity. Yeah. This is what I got to do.
Yep.
So, like I said, you don't necessarily have to go to D1 or D2 or D3. JUCO, there's nothing wrong with junior college, bro.
Nope.
People are proving it now. The game is elevated to where it's...
I highly recommend it, to be honest.
I do too, bro. Why not, bro? Why?
I'm damn near down for everybody to go straight to JUCO, not JUCO, because that'd be me lying, bro. Yeah. Straight to LMC. There's a difference between JUCO and going straight to LMC, bro.
Right.
Go to LMC because like we're gonna need some linemen to stop this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's true.
Because
too,
we damn near, in order for us to win what I'm trying to win, we're gonna have to go through this team.
Well, but I mean, it tells you. You see, he had 0 D1 offers when he played high school football at a high school. And then 9 offers after 1 JUCO season.
Awesome.
What does that tell you about how fast things can move?
Yeah.
Happens fast. Happens fast, Ross.
That's the truth.
Happens fast, bro. So if you go to a junior college and produce, and it's like, wait a minute, we didn't have this kid. This kid is only 18, 19, 20 years old. We didn't have him on our radar when he was a senior in high school, but he obviously produced. He works hard. Let's bring him in. You know what I mean? Because you got to understand something, okay? When you get to these big-time college programs, oh, hell yeah, I'm going to Colorado. Hell yeah, I'm going to Nebraska, Texas, Florida, Alabama, wherever, Ohio State.
Yeah.
So is 5 other running backs.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, you might have been the dopest at your high school, the dopest in your league here, let's say here in the Bay Area, but guess where Ohio State went down to Florida.
Yep.
They went down to Michigan. They went down to Texas. They went to New Jersey. They went to Pennsylvania. And they also got that area's best running back. Yes. Exactly, bro. So that's what you have to understand, bro. So there's nothing wrong with going to JUCO. And if you want to go there for a year and kind of find out like, oh shit, I need to prepare more. Nothing wrong with that too, bro. Mm-hmm. That's why I like what Marley did. He went to Southern Oregon, went down there, was like, all right, I see what it takes. Let me drop down to LMC. Now I'm competing for the starting job. I think Marley's going to get that. I think Marley's going to start, bro.
I think he is too.
Because we know him personally. We know his work ethic. The guy will not give up, bro.
That's the truth.
He is a son of Pittsburgh, bro. You know what I mean? That guy, there's no... Marley is like Russell Wilson. He's going down swinging. Those first few years when Russell Wilson was in Seattle, the game could be out of hand. Russell Wilson didn't give a fuck. He still tried to find a way to
Isn't Russell Wilson short?
Yeah. He's only like 5'9", 5'10", or something like that. Yeah. Russell Wilson's like a little smaller than me, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like if he can do it and if Drew Brees can do it, Marley can do it.
Yeah, Drew Brees is short.
Drew Brees is hella short. You ever see that picture of, I think it's Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, and there's 4 of those quarterbacks, and they're all standing next to each other. Tom Brady and Peyton are kind of similar, the same. And then I think the other one might have been Patrick Mahomes or something like that. And Patrick Mahomes is kind of short too, but he's a little bit taller. And then there's Drew Brees, like, whoop, you know what I mean? So come on here, man.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with going to JUCO for a year or two, bro, and honing your craft, developing as a human being, and developing as a player, and then getting on a nice regiment. Because Ali Bo, great fucking strength and conditioning coordinator.
Absolutely,
coach.
the best.
Go to LMC. Ali Bo will have you buff in no time.
Yep.
Ali Bo will have you looking slim in the waist and cute in the face in no time, bro. In no time, man. So, but that's why we want to segue into that, because it's like nothing wrong with JUCO. Look at Marley. Marley was one of the greatest Pitt high school quarterbacks in our history. Mm-hmm. And he got a scholarship offer to Southern Oregon, and then realized, you know what, I'm coming to LMC now, bro.
Yep.
So, and then this kid, the same thing.
And the last dude that did the exact same thing, he came down from, I think he was from Vegas or Nevada.
Oh, the quarterback for LMC?
Yeah.
No, was he Vegas or was he Florida?
He was Nevada.
He was Nevada? Okay, yeah. He was Nevada. Okay, my bad. Okay, yeah, he was.
And then he got a scholarship out of playing at LMC.
Exactly.
So what is it? NAIA?
National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics.
There you go.
So it's not D1, 2, or 3. It's kind of, I think, like Azusa Pacific is part of that. They're like an NAIA school, but it don't matter. You still got a scholarship. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with it, bro. If someone's willing to pay you to go to, or pay you
to do what you love to do.
Exactly. It don't matter if it's Azusa Pacific, Colorado, UCLA. It don't matter. D2, D3, Southern Oregon.
You still got to put in the same amount of 120% effort.
But if Southern Oregon is saying, hey, come play football for us, we're going to pay for your schooling, why not?
Yep.
Why not? Unless it's like, you know what? Nope, I want to go to a D1, then you got to know you're going to have to work your fucking ass off. If your dream is to go to, because my dream was to play for Cal Berkeley, mm-hmm. but Cal Berkeley never gave me the time of day. Like St. Mary's sent me an offer. Humboldt State sent me an offer. UC Davis sent me an offer when I was in school. Yeah, bro. But Cal Berkeley never did.
Hey, but congratulations on the real.
Appreciate that. Thanks, man. Yeah. But my dream was Cal. I was like, nope, I want to go to Berkeley. I'm a Cal Bears fan, bro. Go Bears. Mm-hmm. But you got to look at the thing. It's like, okay, you're going to go there. I'm going to be playing against a guy, because I'm only 6'1", but I'm going to be playing against guys who are 6'4", 6'5", 6'6".
6'7".
You know what I mean? 6'7". and I wasn't this big as I was now. I only weighed like 250.
It's crazy how
260 what I weighed in high school.
I keep saying that guy's name, Nakamdang Su.
Namakan Su.
Okay. Bumped into that guy in Hawaii.
Mm. Yeah, you told me this story. I love this story.
The size of that guy is absolutely ridiculous.
He's a wall. Yeah.
Just huge.
Yeah, he's a wall.
So it's like, I wish, like, you going against that guy, I wish that on nobody, bro. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? That guy is huge. There's a huge difference.
Exactly.
And you're a big dude, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
So it would have taken maybe everything I had just to maybe even him running me over. Probably, bro.
Yeah,
but
I know what you mean.
But if I was, that's a good one.
I know
but if I was holding my own against him, what I would have to put my body through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, technique and skill. They say, here's the thing, in high school,
hard work beats talent.
Yeah, it's hard work beats talent when talent's work hard. But you're in the NFL for a reason, because you are talented and you worked hard for it. Okay. Mm-hmm. But it was like I was watching, like we were talking about on the Golden State Storm here on Olga Garcia. She was going up against that lineman who was way bigger than her.
Yeah, handle business.
And she jacked her up and held her up and was like, that girl was a no-go.
And kept them feet moving.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. But when you get to in high school, you get away with that because you could sit there and be like, oh my God, this O line, this D line, they're going to kill us, and you held your own because it's technique, it's technique, and like you said, outworking your opponent. When you start getting to college and the pros, that's when kind of the 6'5", 300 pounds. 6'5", 300 pounds is pretty much going to be 5'11", 210.
Yeah.
You know, even though maybe that 5'11", 210 kid in high school was the dopest lineman they ever had. Well, now you're going up against 6'5", 300. And guess what? He was the dopest lineman that high school ever had too, bro. Sure, so it's kind of, the margins are razor thin. And have you ever talked to people who play in the pros? I've talked to people who play in the pros, bro. It's hard. For linemen, it's difficult. He's like, it's fucking hard, bro. It's extremely hard. I was talking to, I forgot his name because I want to give him his credit as due. He worked in Dallas Airport. He was his dad played for the NFL too. I forgot his name, bro, because our buddy Sean.
I think you told me about this guy on the show in the past.
Yeah, I forgot his name. It's gonna drive me up the wall and shit, bro. But he played for the Dallas Cowboys for a little bit. His father was an NFL player, but he played for the Dallas Cowboys. And Sean says, "Bro, you're fucking 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". Why aren't you in the league no more?" He says, "Bro, you know how hard it is for linemen in the NFL. That's why when you see these guys like Trent Williams, and fucking Warren Sapp have these long careers, it's like, wow, some of that's luck involved too.
Yeah, I hear that like Jeremy Newberry, he was a lineman for a long ass time.
Oh, and he was one of the best. Yeah, one of the best centers.
And I heard like towards the end of his career, like he's not practicing Monday through Friday.
Yes.
He's just showing up on Sunday.
He's showing up on Sunday, yeah.
And the rest of the days he's just icing.
Same thing with Trent. Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying? He's just icing.
Same thing. Well, the same thing. I'm gonna get some Jeremy Newberry stats for you, but I think like the same thing with Trent Williams. You know, the All-Pro fucking left tackle for the Niners.
Mm-hmm.
Same fucking deal. He probably doesn't show up. I mean, he shows up to practice, obviously, but he's not busting ass in practice like you or I would have to do, bro.
Yeah,
he's just there, and then come Sunday, you're performing.
He's there for moral support for the rest of the linemen that need to come in.
Exactly, because look, I got Jeremy Newberry stats for you. Okay, He's 50 years old right now. He was born in '76, so he turned 50 this year. He played for the Niners from '98 to '06. Then in '07, he went to the Raiders. And then in '08, he went to the Chargers. And in 2009, he was just on the practice squad.
Falcons. Yeah.
But he was 33 years old. That was his last season in the NFL when he was 33. Trent Williams is going to be 38, 39 years old this year. And he's still in the NFL. What does that tell you, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That means Trent Williams will have played 6 more seasons than Jeremy Newberry. Yeah, Trent Williams is 37 right now as we speak. He's going to be 38 in July. And he's still playing at 38 years old, whereas Jeremy Newberry's last season was 32 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What does that tell you? It's hard. Eventually your body, our bodies are not meant for that, bro.
Yeah, the average NFL football player is 3 years.
Is it 3 years? Like 3.4? It was like 3.4 years, Deion said, something like that, bro. So in that time.
And it's like, and you don't even get pension until like 7 years.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so like average football player is just that, in and out. Like the burger.
And one of my favorite NFL players, favorite fullback of all time, the great Lorenzo Neal says, in that time,
Jolo and Dibs.
He says, you save your money, you maximize your 401k, you put the max in your 401k, and you save every dollar, and you don't buy shit, he said, bro, because you're going to save that money. Just like Chad Johnson.
Yep.
Bro, I believe this about Chad Johnson because I saw
that he's never used.
He still has 90% of his fucking
I heard
NFL salary.
I heard Marshawn
Lynch same thing, bro.
He's never touched his NFL money.
Bro, Chad Johnson, when he first left Oregon State and got drafted by the Bengals, he lived in the facility for like 2-3 years. This guy actually lived in the facility, and he's like, "Why not? Why not? Why am I going to go pay for? They're already paying me a salary, a contract. I'm signing a contract with them. I'm going to use their facility to work out, to sleep, shower, eat, shit, shave, all that stuff. Yeah. Why not, bro? That's a dope story when I heard Chad Johnson did that, because then we saw it on the Hard Knocks on the NFL. And I like what he said about, because you notice how he used to wear it. Now, he had gold ones when he played, obviously, but he also had earrings and he had necklace.
Claire's from the mall.
Claire's from the mall. Yeah.
The middle of the mall.
And someone asked him, like, why'd you wear the fake stuff? He's like, because a real woman, like a gold digger, they're already going to know what your net worth is. So even if I have this on, you know what I mean? They're still going to know that guy's worth a few million. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas the other one's like, oh my God, what's he wearing? And stuff like that, bro. So the real one, exactly, bro. Come on now, bro. That might get a few looks, Ross.
It's real.
but you know what I like about Chad Johnson? He spends money on experiences. He went to the World Cup in Qatar back in 2022. He's going to go to the World Cup this year. He's going to go all over the place.
Yeah.
So that's going to take a little money. But the guy doesn't buy expensive clothes and stuff, bro. Like someone even said about his outfit. He said, bro, these jeans, it's a Levi jacket from whatchamacallit, and these jeans are from fucking whatchamacallit. So Chad's whole outfit was like $100.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Not including the shoes or whatever, bro. So a nice little jean jacket,
like when he takes a
jeans.
woman on a date, like it's always McDonald's. The first date's always McDonald's. And it's like, if you don't like this, then you can go.
Exactly.
Like he's got no problem. There's another one in line waiting to go to McDonald's with him.
Bro, it's funny.
It's the conversation, not the food.
He doesn't drive a fancy car.
He used to drive a Fiat.
Yeah.
He used to drive a Fiat.
Yeah. He doesn't drive a fancy car. He would fly Spirit. You know what I mean? He would also ask for people to come pick him up.
Yeah.
And he would play people in FIFA and Madden video games. Bro, that was so cool bro.
He's like a top-rated video gamer.
You know what my favorite Chad Johnson quote is? He says, why are you going to buy about when it comes to Rolexes? And do you know that Rolex isn't even the pinnacle of watches? There's other ones above it. It's like, I think it's called Pataki Philippe or something like, if I'm butchering it.
Yeah.
And then it's called Millet. There's a couple Swiss ones they're made by hand.
Okay.
Whereas the Rolexes are just mass produced. You know what I mean? He said there's like 3 or 4 that are like there's 2 or 3 tiers above a Rolex and stuff. And someone said, and Chad Johnson's like, why would I buy a $50,000 watch when time is free?
Yes, it is.
Time's free, Ross.
Yes, it is.
Time is free. Why would I buy a $50? Ask someone. You got it on your phone? Hey, what time is it? You can check your Apple Watch or whatever. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm getting at, bro. It's
I think I might get a fake Rolly.
You're going to get
like
a fake
$38.
You want to go to TJ? You get a fake Rolly down there. I almost bought one time. I almost bought one time, and then luckily my boy said, hey, because the guy was trying to charge me like $200, but this was 25 years ago. He was like, hey, Boss, it's fucking fake, bro. I know you like it, but it's fake. It's fake gold. It's fake this. No one's going to believe you have a real Rolex, bro.
Doesn't matter.
That's true, too, but also, too.
Because time's free.
But hear me out, though. That is true. But hear me out, though. That was $200 back in 2000.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
That was
like
a lot of money
2
back
G's.
then. Now, $200 is $2 back then.
Now, $200 is like buying some noodles that you have to boil yourself.
It's basically a Big Mac. It's a Big Mac, supersized fries and a drink.
Oh my God.
But that's what Chad Johnson was getting at, and that's what Lorenzo Neal was getting back to reel this in and bring it back down to this. Save your fucking money. There's no need to flex, bro. You can flex when you're in your 50s and 60s. You know what I mean? That's when I think you should flex, bro. That's one of the cool things about being rich, because I read this. The rich people have, you know what they have that they're rich? Time. Yep. Time to do everything, bro.
Yeah,
time to do what they want, bro. They're not
time. Having to fucking waste their whole day working to like find enough time to podcast. They're not and go to football games.
Go to Ali Bo's football camps.
They're just going.
Bro. Exactly, bro. They have time to do what the fuck they want, bro. They're not wasting their time mowing the lawn or anything like that. That's something that rich people have, bro. So that's basically the goal you want to get at, bro. The goal isn't fucking Lamborghinis. I mean, yes, they're cool to have, but I'll give you a good story about Lamborghinis. What's his face? The old DJ for that committed suicide.
Oh, I was.
You know what I'm talking about for Cameo?
Franz and Trace
No.
I know you're talking about
JV.
JV,
the doghouse in them, bro. You know, rest in peace, bro. I used to love listening to JV. He said this. He said one of his buddies was in Vegas one time, and he found like a satchel of money, and it was like
Indiana Jones wears a satchel.
It was, bro. great movie. Made me lose my train of thought. By the way, get your tickets for the crab feed. No, I'm just kidding. But he said one of his boys found like a satchel of money, and there was like a few racks in it. It was like 20 or 30, 40. So it was something huge. Like, hey, bro, that's a down payment on a car or a house. Okay. He said this asshole of his went and rented a fucking Ferrari.
Wow.
We're just to flex.
He found the money and dumped it all into renting a Ferrari.
Yeah. So, and then JV's like, let me give you the story about a Ferrari. Here it is. He's like, you get in the car. It's, oh my God, really, really, really fast. Boring.
Yeah.
Because it's boring now.
Yeah.
Okay. The Ferrari a Toyota Camry is going to get you to the same destination. Yeah. Maybe not in style.
Yeah.
Maybe not as fast.
Yep.
But you're going to have an extra $300,000 in your pocket.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's why I keep telling. That's why I keep telling my dad. When I used to tell my dad, my dad, man, why don't you buy you and mom buy a nice Lexus, a nice GMC Denali? Why don't you buy a fucking Benz? And my dad's like, because that shit doesn't move the needle in my book, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'd rather have property.
Yeah.
He said, I'd rather own a company. I'd rather have stock. I'd rather have fuck you type money. Bro.
I hear that shit.
You know what I mean? So that's what Lorenzo Neal and Chad Johnson were getting at. Is if you're going to be in the NFL and you only got a limited amount of time, put the max in your 401k. Don't spend shit, bro. And if you have a sponsorship money, use that money to pay your bills, bro. He's like, don't flex. He's like, don't flex. If you're out of the NFL in 5-6 years and you got to get a job, because look at some of these NFL guys and the NBA and the MLB. They're still like, if you think about it, Ross, let's say you get to the NFL and you're 22 years old and you have a 10-year career and you have a good 10-year career and you retire at 32. Why are you still working? Are you working because I want to be in the game, I want to be around it, or do you work because you have to? Because you bought an expensive mansion, because you bought a Lamborghini.
Yeah, they're living that lifestyle. Exactly,
bro. It's that lifestyle creep that's called, bro. So
even like NIL deals now, it's like take that NIL money and don't spend it.
No, if you want to buy a sensible car, go ahead, or a little truck. If you want to buy a vehicle, fine, that's fine.
A Honda.
Take that money,
Toyota,
and put it in a money mutual account. Put it in a fucking a money mutual account or a CD. Let that grow and just let that shit accumulate on the interest. It's called the power of compounding interest.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Dave Ramsey.
Thank you.
Power of compounding interest. What you know about compounding interest, Ross?
I know that my 401k is booming.
It is. Good for you, bro.
Thank you.
Good. Well, it's your world, so I mean, why shouldn't it, bro? We all want to get 10% back on.
Let's talk about some of these high school recruits.
Yeah, we got a few more high school recruits, bro. So we talked about.
Let's talk about Pittsburgh. We got at this time, I don't think we have any 2027 2026 recruits.
No, we got 5 players on the roster, but there's been zero commits. There's no commits so far, really. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, and you know, we're going to see in these next 60 days, you know what I mean, Cal, USC, UCLA, Stanford, all them. We're going to see what well, Kenny Ward is, obviously. Kenny Ward is.
Which player are you most excited to see sign?
Well, we knew Kenny Ward just because like blazing speed, but
Kenny Ward's still like from this class, the 2026 class.
The 2026 class?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. Or you mean 2027 class? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 2027. Well, the 2026 football season, 2027 class.
Yes.
Oh, am I excited to see sign? I'm kind of excited to see maybe Ramir Lewis. Because, you know, he was kind of a breakout guy last year as a junior.
And he's wearing that number 5 this season.
Yeah, he's wearing the number 5.
That number 5's got a position, bro.
Heck yeah, bro.
Like, it comes with the territory.
Kingway, Makari Kenyon, Ken Simonton, Vernon Williams, of course, bro, man. So I'm kind of excited to see where he'll sign. Maybe even the lineman, too. Like, I'm kind of curious to see. Nana for sure. Nana for sure, because he's a lineman.
Yeah.
Nana for sure. Also, Frankie Real, because, you know, he got hate on last year by De La Salle.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to De La Salle for doing some low blow shit, you know. So I'm kind of, and, you know, you know he's itching. You know he's chomping at the bit to fucking get in there, bro. So kind of curious to see if he gets some offers. So there is a few players there, but it's kind of a wait and see. We know what we got, but let's see if it's going to come all together, Ross. We got to see if this is going to bring it all together, bro.
I know it's like skipping a game, but I really can't wait for Bosco, bro, because it's like that's where people are just going to be signing left and right, committing left and right after that game.
It's the measuring stick, though. It's going to be the measuring stick.
I feel like there's going to be so many scouts at that game.
Yeah, there is, of course.
You know,
you're going to be able to cut the electricity that's going to be in the air at that game. Uh-huh. You're going to be able to cut it with a fork. And listen, pressure makes a diamond. You know what I mean? And if you don't got butterflies in your stomach for this game, you ain't alive. Okay. Yes. So, but you need to embrace it. And that's my message to the boys. You guys got to embrace this, bro. You're going up against one of the premier football programs in California, if not California, the entire nation.
Yeah, I think they're in the top 10 in the nation.
Don't be afraid of the name on that fucking jersey,
or at least top 25 in the nation.
Oh, easily top 10 in the nation, bro. Mm-hmm. Always, bro. Them and Mater Dei, and then probably Santa Margarita again, obviously, as well. But don't be afraid of the name on that jersey, okay? They're high school kids just like you. They put their pant leg on one leg at a time, bro.
Just like
you. Don't be afraid of them, bro. Don't be afraid of the moment, bro. Okay? All right? That's all I got to say about that, bro. It's like step up.
Mm-hmm.
Step up, bro. So that's what I'm kind of interested about. Then after that, we can go and kind of see, okay, who am I excited to see about signing this, bro? Because this is your opportunity now. Because guess what? You're now going up against a college program right here. So now it's like, hey, that kid, Ramir Lewis, Frankie Real, they did great against Bosco. Let's keep this kid in our book because they went against Bosco, Mater Dei, and fucking Santa Margarita. Those are all-star teams, pretty much. Okay. And if you do good against them, the way Kenny Ward did, the way Marley did against them, now it's like, let's keep an eye on these guys. Like Cersei did. Cersei had a great game against Bosco 2 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
So we'll see about that, bro. But I'm also too excited to see a lot of these other kids, like this kid right here, this kid from
Turlock?
Chaparral High School in Temecula, wide receiver, 6'1", 180 pounds, Eli Woodard, decommitted from USC on Monday night, which is the 19th last week. And by Tuesday, they were going to every corner of the country. He's a 4-star receiver at Chaparral High School in Temecula, ranked number 23 receiver in the 2027 class nationally, and among the top 3 at his position in the state, top 3 in the state of California. Committed to USC back in February, obviously. For Lincoln Riley's class, because Lincoln Riley's out there trying to do his thing. But in the 3 months since then, he decommits. So, but also too is I didn't know about this. There's a rule for you. If you commit to USC, you cannot take official visits to any other school. Lincoln Riley implemented the policy to stop recruits from using the Trojans as leverage when they shop campuses and NIL offers anywhere else. In theory, it works, but in practice, it punishes players whose stock rises after they commit. Woodard's market exploded in the months after February. Programs like Miami, UCLA, Cal, Georgia, and Auburn came in with packages that were not on the table when he made his decision. Without the ability to visit those schools, staying at USC meant locking in a 4-month-old call without any new information. He chose to reopen rather than commit without seeing what was out there. Multiple reports have Miami and UCLA leading this.
Yeah, UCLA.
I like that.
UCLA is gonna swoop him.
I think so too. Well,
he's got like 2 friends.
Do you think Lincoln Riley's no visit policy is smart long-term strategy, or is it going to cost you USC?
It's going to cost him. That's what I think.
I can see both sides of it because it's like, yeah, you're not going to fucking use me as a bargaining chip.
Yep.
Kind of like what the A's tried to do with the city of Oakland and the county of Alameda, and they said, you know what? Listen, we'll help you build the infrastructure, but we got enough problems over here. We can't build this fucking stadium for you because every report says it. Building these stadiums using taxpayer dollars does not help out the taxpayers whatsoever.
Never.
It helps out the owners who own the stadium. Yeah, maybe the ancillary development, like bars and clubs and all that, but that's a drop in the bucket.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's really nothing, bro. So it shows that these stadiums,
the few, not the many.
These stadiums don't provide economic feedback because 100,000 people showed up to the Rose Bowl. But guess what? UCLA and the Rose Bowl pocket that money. They don't sit there and say, oh, here you go, Pasadena. Here's your little something. Exactly. Oh, here's something back to the taxpayers. Exactly. They don't. So it's been proven time and time again, using public subsidies for these stadiums is a fucking no-win situation. It is stupid and it's absolutely ridiculous. That's why I respect Oakland. I mean, I'm done with baseball, obviously, but I respect Oakland for saying, no, bro. If you want a stadium, we'll give you the land. We'll help the roads. We'll fix everything up. We'll build your parking lots. We'll build the area up for you. But you got to build the stadium. You're a fucking billionaire, bro. Billionaires should be paying for their own goddamn stadiums.
So, like, if USC offers you, you have to just, that's it? Like,
pretty much.
If USC offers you, you can't be like, well, I wanted to go take a ride to Tennessee and see what they got to offer too.
This is it. This is what it says right. If you commit to USC, you cannot take official visits to any other school.
Oh, fuck that.
So that's just like, wow. Okay. That's why then don't commit then.
I know. That's
why it's like I can kind of see both sides because you're not gonna use me as a leverage, but then also I agree with the same thing too. I think that's gonna hurt you, bro. Because it's okay, why am I gonna fucking put you in the mix if I know that? Because look, I'm all about getting paid, okay. But if USC says, okay, we'll give you a $200,000 NIL and you'll get blah 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 blah, you'll get X, Y, and Z. But then if Michigan or Ohio State says, well, we'll give you $500,000 and we'll give you A, B, C, D, and X, Y, Z, why not?
Yeah.
Go there, boom, you sign that, give me my $500,000, you could blow out your knee and fucking spring ball.
Yep.
But guess what? They got to give you that $500,000 though. As long as you still stay at that school and still commit, go through the rehab and all that, Why not?
Yes.
Why not? Get your money.
That'd be worth it.
Oh, and like in the words of Marshawn Lynch, get your chicken.
Yeah.
Get your chicken, bro. Why not, bro?
Your mentals, your chicken.
Yeah, right. Nah, get your chicken, bro. I think that's absolutely stupid what Lincoln Riley's doing down there, bro. So, all right, we'll see how that goes, man. So,
what about Norco's record-breaking receiver is about to take top 5 official visits?
Yeah, bro. So Norco, who's one of they actually always they play Centennial. They're in the same league. They play them pretty tough. So Blake Wong, 6'1", 170 pounds. Okay, he doesn't play in a power conference recruiting market, but they do play against Centennial Corona. Okay, and it's not a place that you're going to hear mentioned a lot, but I mean, listen, as a junior, he got 84 passes for 1,470 yards and 20 touchdowns, setting single season school records at Norco for receiving yards and scores. And in one game against Marietta Valley, who's always in the top 25, by the way, they got a good program down there, 280 receiving yards, another school record. He was a 4-star recruit and number 30th in the nation on 24/7 Sports, and he's 20th out of California prospects. He's got 15-plus offers, and this weekend he kicks off the most important stretch of his recruitment. He's going to go to UCLA, BYU, Oregon, Ohio State. Well, we'll see.
I say he should go to UCLA with Rob Larson.
Well, they can take 5 official visits with no, if this kid knows where he's going to go and he's, I mean, you gotta get your top 5. Because you're only allowed 5 visits, right?
Well, he's a
junior.
He's a junior, but he's top 20 in the state.
In the state, of his position.
Like, that's huge.
I want him to stay home. I want all of our
want him down here.
Come to Cal.
Yeah, come NorCal.
Come NorCal, bro. Come to Cal, bro. Why not, man? But I like how he's also thinking about UCLA because they're pushing hard for California receivers right now. So why not, bro? Why not? His last visit's going to be Ohio State on June 19th. But why not stay home? Why not stay home? Unless someone offers you a better deal. But then also too is remember how we had talked about this? How Marley said it was good for him to get out there and experience the world. That's awesome.
Yep,
that's awesome. I totally agree with that. But when you're in college, it's kind of a different story, bro. You're kind of an adult right now, man, too. So we'll see where he goes. We'll keep an eye on him because like I said, we like high school football, so we know these schools all the way from fucking Crescent City in the north to San Diego in the south, bro. We know these schools.
I was just looking up national top 25 the other day, and I think number 1. You know what number 1 is?
Who?
Buford.
Buford, Georgia?
Yeah, right.
Georgia?
And I was like, oh, that's the shit Miles is talking about.
Right, yeah, exactly, bro. And they're always in the top 1. I know like North Gwinnett is in there too. And if I'm butchering these names, my bad, Georgia. Because someone reached out to us from Georgia said, oh, you mentioned Buford, but you're not gonna mention I forgot. Did you ever watch that thing on Netflix during COVID?
He told me
Jesus
about
Christ, bro. Okay, let's not talk about that. What would you like to talk about, Ross? Would you like to talk about Arizona State softball, bro? They lost. They lost, by the way.
2243 Railroad Avenue.
They lost.
Arizona lost?
Arizona State softball lost.
They did?
They did lose, yeah.
Last night?
Yeah, they did. You didn't watch it?
No.
So how are you going to sit there and talk about Arizona State and not know about their softball program, Ross? Let me see. Yeah, it's curtains. They're done. UCLA. Arizona State.
Are you sure? Are you shitting me, or you know that?
Yeah, I know that, bro.
I believe you.
They're no longer here.
I'm just gonna edit out Arizona State from this whole show.
Yeah, you should, bro. That's terrible, Ross. Now I'm looking at the college women's softball scoreboard right now. So there's college women's softball scoreboard. UCLA. Yeah, I think they lost. No, it's top 25.
Did they just beat Texas and they played again? They just beat Texas, bro.
They beat Texas?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they lost to Texas right here. See,
what?
Last night, 5-0. Texas wins series 2-1.
Oh, it's a series.
Yeah, so they lost.
Shit.
Yeah, so they lost.
Shit.
Yeah, so no more talking about Arizona State, Ross.
All right.
If you want to talk about Arizona State, that's fine. Yeah, if you want to talk about Arizona State, that's fine. But no longer talking about their college softball. No longer talking. I'm just kidding with you, Ross. It's your world. You can talk about. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You didn't know they play a best of 3 series when it gets to the regionals and super regionals. You didn't know that? No. Yeah, no, it's not one game. It's not like high school where it's one game. No, it's a regional.
I'm learning the sport, bro.
And you love women's sports.
I do.
You love women's sports so much that you didn't know it's best of fucking 3, bro.
No, I didn't.
See, this is the thing I got to deal with, bro. This is why I have to drive the show. This is why I do all the talking.
What can I say except you're welcome?
This is why I have to do all the talking.
What did Moondy say, bro?
I know.
No, it said.
I know.
I got it written down right here. No one succeeds alone.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let go of my pocket now, young Padawan.
What about the kid whose Nanu was?
Oh yeah, his grandfather. So Drew Felder is 6'6".
Yep.
Damn, 270-pound offensive tackle at Serra High School in Anaheim, Trinity League, one of the toughest leagues in all of America. And he's the number 10 offensive tackle in the country in the 2027 class, so he's going to be a senior.
And number 9 in the state.
Number 9 in the state. He arrived as a tight end.
All the fucking lines in here.
Bro, he arrived as a tight end and converted to line. And within 2 years, he accumulated 30-plus Power 4 scholarship offers. So he committed to Oregon, choosing the Dutch Jays after his junior day visit. Dan Lanning, beat out a bunch of other programs. Then USC offered, and then just 3 days later, he
you can't blame him though. His Nanu played, bro.
Yeah, his grandfather won a national championship at UCLA.
Yeah, he's got to.
Here it is, right here. His grandfather and great uncle won the 1967 USC national championship. His father went to USC. He grew up in the shadows of the Coliseum, and by his own accounts, the Trojans were always his dream school.
Yeah, it's like us with Pitt.
When Lincoln Riley and USC staff extended the offer and opened the door, it was a pull that 30 other offers could not match.
Yep.
He called it what it was. You do not turn down your own dream school.
Yep.
Why not?
And he probably didn't even offer him shit other than your Nanu played here. It's like, all right.
Well, these are some of the factors in the dream school factor, okay? In the NIL era, now in the NIL era, does hometown loyalty still override everything?
Kinda.
I kind of think so. I mean, he just proved it if it's why. If your dream school is Cal, yep, and Cal comes to you and says, listen, I might not be able to offer what UCLA and Ohio State is, but I can give you this.
Yep.
Do you take it?
Yep.
Yeah, why not? Mm-hmm. If that's your dream school.
That's my school.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that's your dream school. Now, in the other situations where it's like, well, hold on, USC offered me $200,000, but Ohio State's offered me $500,000. I mean, that's different. Even if you did grow up near USC, it's like, well, maybe I'm just trying to get paid, but because I always wanted to go to Cal. So this kid obviously wanted to go to USC. Why not? That's his dream school, and they finally came calling. I ain't knocking that, bro. I ain't knocking that.
No, I'm very curious though, and the world may never know. Like, what are these offers nowadays?
Well, that's the thing. Oregon got the commit, and Dan Lanning got the commit, but in USC comes in 3 days later with the offer, and he flip flops.
Yeah,
it's like, how does he prevent that from happening again, bro? That's the tough thing about this NIL era, bro. You got to have when you commit to these guys, or when you take these recruiting trips, or when you offer these, you gotta
different NIL than what it was like when it first started.
Yeah, it's way 100%.
So like now there's rules. Before that was just like game on.
Yeah, exactly.
So
because that's what allowed Jaden Rashada to do what he did, and then we could talk about that till the fucking cows come home, and we're blue in our face about that, bro.
I still think he made a good decision, though.
I still think so too. Which is, I wish he just wouldn't have flip flopped and bounced around a lot. You know what I mean? But what you gonna do? It is what it is. What about this one though? Okay, this has a little Pittsburgh connection to this. Okay, Texas quarterback who crossed the country to start for Pittsburgh's September opponent. Okay, Mission Viejo High School in Orange County is it's obviously one of the most decorated football programs. They're good, and they've sent players to programs all across this country for years, bro. This fall, their quarterback room gets a newcomer from about as far as we can get without leaving the continental U.S. Nash McElry, a signal caller, transferred in from Aledo, Texas, one of the top high school football states in the country. He spent 2 seasons at Aledo's program before making the cross-country move, and in 2025, he completed 68 of 105 passes for 93 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 3 picks as part of a loaded Aledo Bearcats offense. He briefly landed at San Juan Hills in SoCal, first before joining the Diablos, where he's expected to compete for the starting job because the Diablos quarterback from last year, Luke Fahey, I think he went to Ohio State.
Okay.
What do you mean? Okay, yeah, come on, Ross.
I don't follow Mission VA other than them beating Folsom.
Yeah,
you got like I'm learning about this young man right now that just came from Texas, which is totally legal down south. He came from Texas like yesterday, and like now we're playing this guy.
How am I going to keep telling our dozens of followers that this is your world? And then when I ask you something, you don't even know what's going on in your own world, bro. You're a terrible dictator. You're the worst dictator in the world because you don't know what's going on in your own backyard, Ross. Jesus Christ!
I know we got to go through him. I know we're gonna have like.
Well, listen, he's competing for the starting job. I know they got a couple. They got a couple receivers coming back. We'll see what's going down there. Mission Viejo is always in the top 10. They're always in the top 10. I mean, this is a great test for us. We're obviously going down there. I'm going down there. You'll be down there. I'm going to make a weekend of it. And they've developed NFL caliber talent, quarterback signal play callers for years, bro. Mm-hmm. So it's one of the toughest down there. They always play nationally ranked opponents. They beat Santa Margarita. You know, they beat them. What was it, 7-3,
7-6, I think.
7-3, 7-6, something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they did beat them. So, you know, what does that tell you about the California programs that not even Texas high school kids are coming to us?
Yep.
What does that tell you, bro?
That we're dope.
Because usually 20, 30 years ago, it's the other way. And the thing is, it's like we're gonna play Bosco, then we got to play James Logan, then we got to play Mission Viejo in the first 3 weeks. Which game concerns you more, Ross, and why? What would you say?
Mission Viejo concerns me more because we travel.
Yeah.
And I hate that.
We're not a good traveling team, too. We don't travel well. We definitely do not travel real well. So,
and it's like both teams are going to be tough, but it's just something about that traveling just takes a toll on you.
Because at that age, you're not used to it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The only time you travel is...
Because it's business. It's not fun.
Yes.
I think at that age, everybody thinks like, oh my God, it's so cool.
Yeah,
we're on a field trip. We ain't on a field trip.
No, we ain't on a field trip. It's a business trip.
We're not on a field trip.
Right.
We got work to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's a business trip.
Exactly.
You know?
We have a history of not playing well when we travel, bro. I forgot what I have to look it up. I got to go to Max Preps, but
as a matter of fact, I don't want a single player to have fun.
You don't?
No. Like when it comes to the Mission Viejo game,
you sound like Denzel Washington in Remember the Titans. Football's no fun, zero fun, sir. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how much fun you guys are gonna have this year, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's not fun. You know, have fun when the season's over and you're holding up that fucking trophy at the end of the year. That's when it's fun.
I hear you.
You know,
I hear you.
Like that game is just, I don't want anybody to have fun traveling.
I get it. I see what you're saying.
Sleep on the bus. I want them to do yoga. I want them to do meditations. You know,
I hear what you're saying, bro. I'll give you that.
Focus.
Yeah, that one does that one because we already know where we're getting with Bosco. We already know where we're getting. Okay, we know what we know of both programs. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to bring our A game to both of them, bro. And damn near even our A game might even be enough.
Both teams are in the top 10 in the state.
Excuse me, for a reason. Mm-hmm. Okay, and both teams are always nationally ranked.
Yes.
So we're gonna have to play an A+++ game against both these guys, bro. It is what it is, man. So we'll see what we got going there, Rob. But like I said, that one concerns me because you're right. We have to travel for that. This one, Bosco comes to us.
And they might just like when Bosco comes to us, that might just be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
It could. You know? Maybe give them Mecca the night before.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to.
I'll feed them Mecca.
I'm down to fade up to get them Mecca.
Me too. I'm down to fade up to get them Mecca. They'll fucking love it. It's absolutely delicious food, bro.
It is.
It is. It's not the best Mexican food, but it's great Mexican food.
They'll love the bean dip.
They'll love the real bean dip, Ross.
The real bean dip.
Okay, I'm about to say not your fucking bean dip, bro. The bean dip that started a war on fucking. Instagram with all the comments. Here we go, this shit, bro. Lose some followers as we speak.
I'll stop. Gluten-free, soy-free, egg-free, dairy-free.
So the next commit we got is 4-star from Sierra Canyon, which is another school that's, bro, Sierra Canyon is always in the mix. I think they've got one state title, but last year they were like 12-0 or 13-0 and Santa Margarita beat them. I kind of feel like they're coming up. This kid, he's a 4-star. His name is Miles Baker. He's a 4-star safety from Sierra Canyon in Chatsworth. You know, he committed to Cal.
The 20th safety in the nation.
Okay? Wow. 6'2", 205 pounds safety. So he's tearing things up, bro. High ceiling, cover safety with the physical tools to play both the deep end and inside the box. So he'll play it. Now, Tosh Lupo, when I saw we got that, it's like, yes, finally, you got a guy who's local, went to Steelers High School, played for Cal, and he's going to try to keep California's best players in California. This is what this you know, and since Lupo came aboard, he put Jackson Stokes of Sierra Canyon, Giovanni Hodge from Grant Union, Sacramento, Troy Bowens from Sutter Union, Clint London from De La Salle. You know, names we knew have talked about and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you're talking about a first-year coach who grew up in the Bay Area. He coached at Ohio State and he coached at Alabama. Now he's come home with a simple argument. The best players in California should be playing for a California school.
Absolutely.
That's what's up. That's why I like how he's going after these guys and getting them to come there, bro. So that's kind of interesting, you know. I mean, these are kids in your backyard technically. Yes, that's down there in Chatsworth. It's 5 hours away from Cal Berkeley, but it's in your backyard technically.
Yep.
Why let Alabama, Texas, Ohio State, Michigan, wherever have this kid? Why not offer him something? See if he doesn't want to commit, and if he doesn't want to play for Cal, so be it. At least you tried. You know what I mean? At least you try. Why not try for that, Ross, man?
It says like if you lose a player from Alabama to Cal, what is that saying about the SEC?
We got a point there. I didn't even think about that. You're right.
Yeah.
Because the SEC used to be the premier in college football.
Yeah.
But
SEC was dope ever since NIL.
Yeah, because now we can legally pay you guys.
Yeah.
Whereas the SEC was, I'll give it to you on the under.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why fucking whatchamacallit left Alabama. He's like, oh shit.
Oh, Nick Saban.
Because someone called out Nick Saban on Twitter. They said, why don't you just tell the real truth that the northern schools, like the Big Tens, like the Wisconsins, the Michigans, the Ohio States, the Penn States, they actually have deeper pockets than the southern schools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the SEC obviously was the premier football conference for years. You know what I mean? Tennessee, Florida, Arkansas, LSU, Ole Miss, all them, Bama, all that, okay? But how did those kids go down there? They had to pay those kids something to go down there, bro. Like Jamarcus Russell, you're a Raider guy. Greatest draft bust in the history of draft busts.
That by far.
Did you ever see
I hate the NFL draft now because of him. He ruined that draft for me.
Did you ever see him?
I don't trust the draft.
Did you ever see him, though, before he even got drafted, though?
Yeah, he was dope.
But no, did you see what he was wearing around his neck, how you wearing a gold check? He had this huge gold chain, and it was iced out with diamonds. And because he played for LSU, but he's from Alabama, and it had a picture of an elephant, because, you know, obviously Alabama's mascot, the Crimson Tide, is an elephant, but it said Bama Boy. But it isn't. It's just because he's from Alabama. He grew up in Alabama.
Yeah.
But it was huge, iced out. Now, I don't know if it was from Claire's.
Yeah.
Like fucking Chad Johnson always talks about. But it's just like, I'm wondering, okay, this was in 2007. How the fuck did a college kid, if that's real,
who's supposed to be eating top ramen to get by.
Exactly. Because you can't, obviously you can't hold a job when you play college sports, and you can't have, you can't accept any sort of NIL back then.
Yeah.
How the fuck was he getting this $50,000, $100,000 gold necklace chain with the fucking iced out diamonds? Where? Because Bama was paying him, obviously. Or LSU was paying him, excuse me. He went to LSU.
Yeah. LSU.
That's what I'm saying, Ross. So who knows, bro? We got a couple more. We got two more, obviously. You want to cover these two more, or?
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
Right, okay, the number 9 on our thing right here is the Serra safety who chose Oregon over Cal.
Another Serra guy,
man. Malachi, if I butcher this, let us know. Tofu grew up in the Bay Area, dreaming about Oregon. And on May 23rd, he officially committed to the Ducks over Cal, BYU, Penn State, and Washington. 6'2", 200-pound safety from Serra, San Mateo, is coming off a junior season that earned him West Cal Defensive Player of the Year honors. 50 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 4 interceptions, and 3 pass breakups in 14 games. He also took snaps at quarterback and short yardage packages. I remember that when they played Reardon, when we watched that game here. Rushing 31 times for 7 touchdowns. Damn, that's the kind of dual threat that you're going to take notice.
Again, on like being a top 40 in the nation is pretty dope, bro.
Yeah.
And that's pretty local.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the story behind this, too, is Tosh Lupoi was at Oregon, and he was recruiting for him to come there because he was their D coordinator. And they built a relationship long before he left for Cal. You
think he might somehow?
Maybe. I mean, you can always decommit, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, it says Lanning, he flew down there, sat in the living room, and he beat a coach with a 2-year head start. What does that say about Oregon? I mean, Oregon and Oregon State always had to come down to California to poach our talent, bro. They've always had to. That's why Ken Simonton went to Oregon State, instead of Cal or UCLA or USC or Stanford for that matter. Even though Ken Simonton is fucking smart, got great grades. The guy was like a Rhodes Scholar damn near. He could have went to Stanford, but he chose Oregon State. So, And our last one is California's number 1 corner just told Georgia no, selecting Miami instead. So, we already talked about, so he plays the opposite side. So it's Long Beach Poly's Dante Wright has been the most watched quarterback prospect in 2027.
Number one
in California, and in the top 10 by every major service, 24/7 Sports, all this stuff. 5-star, 23 offers.
We were supposed to play them too, bro.
We actually were too. Yeah, weren't we supposed to play them?
I something happened, and then we ended up playing Bosco.
We played Bosco.
That week.
Yeah, I think it was that week. Yeah, too. So, but I mean, listen, we talked about was it Juju Johnson, the other safety, a couple weeks ago, or the corner a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Where you go? UCLA.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, what's that saying about is Long Beach back? Is the poly program back? What's that saying?
It seems kind of like
they dipped the last few. They took a dive, bro. I mean, in 2021 they were in the SoCal regional against Serra or Gardena, but are they coming back now, man? Because in 24 they went up to Long Beach or they went to Folsom and Folsom smoked them. Folsom mollywopped them. So are they starting to come back now? What does that say? What's the program doing now, man?
I kind of don't even want to say what I want to say.
Of course you don't, bro.
It has to do with.
And if you know us, you know what the fuck we're talking about, man. So that's all the thing we got on the recruiting notes, man. You got anything else, Ross?
No, we got the. I want to talk about the.
Yeah, I got a few things for you guys. Got a few just a little friendly reminders. This Friday is obviously the Pittsburgh fundraiser, the wine tasting event, May 29th, 6 to 9:30 at the Pittsburgh Yacht Club. There's a VIP table for 6, wine or beer option. That's $330. Or you can just pay $45 and you get 4 tastings with a nice little glass. Or you can pay $20 and get a beer pour with a nice glass as well. So that's at the Yacht Club.
Dope.
Then join us the next day on the 30th from 4 to 9 o'clock. Celebrating the legacy of Pittsburgh football is the Hall of Fame banquet, which will be at the Good Shepherd Hall right there.
Mm-hmm.
The inductees are 2026 Hall of Fame inductees. The old-timer would be Joe DiMercurio, coaches Herc Pardee, contributor Denise Earle, distinguished alumni Leonard Marquez. Then the modern-day athletes are Sean Beals, George Jordan, Matt Lindley, Benji Simonton, and our one and only
Ali Bo.
Ali Bo for show, bro. And the team in 1905 and the team in 1965 are being inducted as well, bro. So that's going to be there. That's $55. I bought my ticket. Did you buy your ticket, Ross? I bought mine. Do you want me to buy yours? Would you like that? It's your world? Okay.
Yeah, you buy me a ticket?
Yeah, whenever.
When?
Never.
Okay.
So that's that. And then on June 20th, on a Saturday, it's a Pitt football 7-on-7 tournament and big man challenge. I'll be at the high school. There was 15 teams from Northern California all there. That was fun. And then July 14th, 15th, 16th, it's the Future Stars Youth Contact Camp. Charlie Ramirez, I think, is going to be running that, and the high school coaches as well. Yep. Then on the 1st, it's the Luau. I went to the one 2 years ago. It was good food, great food. Samu put on a good production. Mm-hmm. And then 2 weeks later on the 15th is the Orange and Black scrimmage and the alumni barbecue after that. And then the Jamboree is August 22nd. So that's just your upcoming. And it's football season. As soon as baseball's over, bro, as soon as June hits, I'm in football mode, baby.
Did you know, Cuddy, this is totally off subject again, that
Arizona State softball. I know, you told me.
Kind of. It just has to do with the Instagram because, like, you're saying this shit and I'm saying in football season, it's like we've almost been doing this one full year.
Yeah, we have actually, yeah.
In the last month, we've went up like 100,000 views.
Really?
In the last month.
Hey, man, shout out to our dozens, bro.
Just in the last month, bro. Uh-huh. And then, like, we've reached out to, like, I want to say we've been active with 84,000 people. We've reached out to 84,000 people, interactions.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, in the last month.
And also, too, is our followers went up, too, bro. How our followers, like, just the other day, I was talking to a good buddy of ours.
We were at 1,200. Like,
yes. That's what he said. That's exact words. He was like, bro, you guys were at like 1,200 the last time I talked to you. I'm like, I know, man. Yeah. I mean, just, it's just we're not doing anything special. We're just, just kind of keeping it real.
Yeah, we went up like 380.
Yeah, something like 380, 400, something like that, bro. So shout out to the people who are following us, bro. Because
dozens.
Like I said, we're just two fucking guys just having some fun with it, talking shit, swallowing spit, hanging out like snot.
What can I say?
You know what I mean? Just having some fun with it. You know what I mean? Like we're obviously biased. Yes, we're biased. Just I'm not even going to talk about that play of the year, bro. RJ losing out to the kid from Pinole on the catch.
Let's talk about that. That's important. That's motherfucking important.
Let's unpack that, bro.
That is important
because I got
because it's politics. Politics is bullshit. Because like you're taking from a kid who actually makes one of the dopest plays of the fucking year, which is professionally a dope fucking play.
Exactly.
Any NFL football team would love to have had that play on their team.
Because most one-handed catches, you catch it with one hand and you pull it in. RJ didn't. RJ held it like a fucking waiter. Hello.
Yeah.
Table service. Number 10. He just held it
like
and fell on his fucking back, bro. You know what I mean? While he was getting held. and then held it like this so he could grip it better. The baseball one, I said it was a spectacular.
Yeah,
it was a spectacular
catch. He caught it,
but he caught it on a rope and a fucking. So this guy said he commented on me. He would say, I say the fence made it more spectacular. He caught it on a rope and a track hurdle.
Yeah, like did you want Spider-Man to like wrap up RJ after he caught it? Ooh, cool.
But that's why because it's not even a good faith discussion. Yes, I'm going to be biased.
Yeah.
But at least let's have a good faith discussion. All I'm saying is the kid ran into some ropes.
Yeah.
If that's a real fence
or a wall,
like a wall, you're fucking knocking yourself out cold, or you're slowing down to try to make the catch.
Yeah.
So either that would have been a home run or would have been off the wall. I'm not taking away from the kid's catch.
He caught it.
The kid caught it.
He caught it. Came down with it.
Okay.
That was a great play.
Exactly. Like
it's a great play.
So I got into it with that guy, okay, because he was obviously anybody that was commenting on RJ's thing, he had little snide remarks to say. And then finally, I was just going back at it with him because I was like, okay, then what constitutes a wall then, bro? Like, what he tried to tell me this and that. I'm like, bro, I watch baseball. But
and to be
baseball
honest, if the hurdle wasn't there keeping him up,
he would have fell down. He would have fell down on his face. So I could sit there and say the hurdle and the ropes and that little black tarp assisted him, bro.
Yes,
because he was able to run full speed, and not just that. He leaned over because the wall was only that tall, so he leaned over to make the catch, bro.
Yeah.
He was able to extend his arm. If there's a wall right there, he's breaking his elbow.
Okay, he's
breaking his arm.
This is what was not even spectacular, but like memorable.
Mm-hmm.
Was him getting tangled after he caught the ball.
Yes.
He caught the ball. It was just a catch. Boom. Yeah. He caught the ball.
Yes.
It's routine fly ball.
Yes.
Caught it. And then he tumbled into the thing. Oh, that's what made it cool.
I'll tell you what. If that was a real fence or chain link fence and then he caught it and knocked himself out cold, all right, I'll give him that over RJ because he sacrificed his body for the team.
Yep.
Okay. If that was a real wall, a real fence or whatever, I'll give him that. Okay, listen, I'm a Pittsburgh guy, but you beat RJ because either A, you broke your arm or you knocked yourself out cold. You sacrificed your body to make this out. You ran into some ropes and a fence and a track hurdle. Bro.
How about this, Cuddy? Let's just hypothetically, let's switch roles. You put RJ Mosley playing baseball, catching that ball exactly the same.
Yep.
And you put that other young man playing football, catching that ball exactly the same.
Yeah, what are you saying now?
What's the vote going to be then?
What's the vote going to be then, bro?
It's probably still going to be the Pinot kid.
Well,
you feel me?
It's a popularity contest.
It's a popularity contest.
Because if you read the comments, I get my popcorn, I read those comments. Even when the guy says, bro, it's a popularity contest. The football play, hands down, is the better play, but he didn't go in depth of why I think it was better. Yeah. Okay, and then the guy's like, you're Pittsburgh, you're biased, miss me with that BS. And whatever. So then I basically said, okay, bro, you're playing Captain Save-A-Ho, bro, for this guy. Then some other kid who plays baseball, okay, for a certain little small high school out there in Crockett, let's just say it, bro. He came down my lane, bro, and started talking to me. He's talking about you're some old deadbeat dad. I'm like, okay, great, bro. But you're also commenting me.
Yeah.
Living rent free in your head. And he basically went all in this and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I get it, bro. Put your page on private, homie. That's your buddy from Pinot Valley.
Yeah.
That's your buddy. You guys played junior ball together. I get it. So you're going to fucking fight for your buddy. I totally understand that, bro. But let them fight his battles. Yeah. Okay? Let him fight his battles, bro.
But it's not even a battle. It's a vote. And it should be the one who got the best play.
But then he tried to say something about, I know how it is for people your age, with the work prospects and playing Fortnite and drinking beer. First off, Fortnite fucking sucks. And beer is fucking lousy, bro, okay? Beer fucking sucks, bro, okay? Wine, buddy. Wine. And not just that, if you know who we are, when the Pirates are scoring, exactly, bro, okay? So miss me with that beer shit, bro, you know what I mean? And I got a great job. I'm doing this for funsies, bro. And look at that. That says Pittsburg fucking Pirates, not Pinot Valley Spartans, bro, okay? So you're goddamn right I'm going to be biased, bro. But I said it's a great catch. What do you want me to sit there and say? It's not a great catch? It was a great catch.
Yeah, you gave kudos. We always give kudos.
Exactly. Look, bro, we just went through a bunch of kids who, Serra, Chaparral High School, Temecula High School, Chamonix last week.
Yeah.
Technically, it's not that we don't give a fuck about them, but why not? Why not give these kids? They're not, Chamonix is not going to play us. Sarah's not going to play us. Chaparral's not going to play us.
We gave a shout out last week to a young man from Bosco.
Exactly.
This week we gave a shout out to a young man from Mission Viejo.
Exactly.
Those are the ops.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We're going to give them their flowers, bro. You know what I mean? Because I mean, at the end of the day, we're not going to glaze over it and then gush them and stuff like that because we're Pittsburgh. Yes, we are fucking biased. This is a Pittsburgh podcast, but that don't mean we can't recognize greatness and give credit where credit's due. I said it was a great catch. You said it was a great baseball catch. I'm just saying is there wasn't a fence or a wall there.
I'm just saying that one was a great professional catch.
Yes.
And one was not.
Yes.
One was just a catch.
Exactly. One was just a catch, bro. So it's like it is what it is. And I get it. You guys are supporting your boy. I get it. No problem. I understand that. I get that. But the name calling and stuff like that, when the guy told me to grow up, no, you two grow up, bro, okay? You two, act your age, not your shoe size. Even though you're 15 and your shoe size is probably 14, bro. So it is what it is, Ross. So just want to get that off my chest, bro. Because I love the comments, bro. Because but it was just like that guy in St. Mary's of Stockton when we had that debate. It was one was like, okay, listen, sir, I'm not going to say I'm wrong, but I'm not saying you're right. Let's just agree to disagree. Have a good day, bro. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to see. We're not
getting nowhere.
Yeah, we're not getting nowhere. We're just going in circles, bro. You're never going to convince me that private schools don't have an edge over public schools. Yes. Does Pittsburgh have an edge over Barron Christian? Yeah, of course. Does it? Yeah. Barron Christian, Salesian, the smaller private schools? Absolutely. But no way in hell Pitt has an advantage over De La Salle or Mater Dei or Bosco or Santa Margarita. There's no R in those Trinity League schools. There's absolutely no way we have an advantage over them, bro. They have the advantage. That's all we're saying, bro. So, but it was cordial. It was a good debate, back and forth, and it was all right. That's good.
Yeah, I'm down for someone to give me some knowledge.
Exactly.
Or just their opinion or their point of view from it.
But when you start with the name calling and the attacking, all this, that's when I just X out, bro. Because I can get fucking nasty too, bro. Okay, I got time, bro. Okay, all right. I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. What else you got, Ross?
There's kind of one more topic I want to talk about was the Pittsburgh High School marching show band.
Oh yeah,
they lost
the
because it's kind of the same situation, the popularity contest. But I thought that we were popular. I thought the Pitt High marching show band was the popular contest.
Some people.
How the hell did Benicia sneak that one in on us?
Because I think they used the same voting machines that they used in 2020. You like that?
Here all weekend.
We should sue and then get the lawsuit thrown out like the other ones did. You know what I mean? I don't know.
But it's the same. It's the same type of thing. I think people are starting to. Not starting to. I think people are hating on us.
Well, I mean, a lot of these things are popularity. A lot of these things are popularity contests.
Is it because we're not voting? Or we don't have enough?
Well, no, I voted. My mom and dad voted. My wife voted. Everyone I know, we told people on the show, hey, vote. I think it's just one of those things where when you leave it up to people like you and I, the masses, it is a popularity contest where it's like, okay, let's get 100 people who we know. It's like the NFL Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
It's like Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. Not everybody votes on that. It's like the All-Star game where it's a popularity contest. These are respected writers. They cover sports.
Yeah.
They've been doing it, and they vote on it, bro. And they vote accordingly, obviously. So it's more so they're voting on the merit. They're voting on the player, what his statistics were, what he meant to the game, and things like that. Whereas this is just the one where it's just like, who knows, someone in Benicia probably had a following of 1 million people and put it out to their masses like we put out to our dozens.
Yeah, but shit, I just feel like Pittsburgh's still like over Benicia. I can't wait to see it. Did it already happen? It's our 4th of July.
4th of July.
I can't wait to see the Benicia band.
We'll see.
Just because I want to see what they're working with, bro.
We'll see.
Because I'm intrigued.
Me too. I'm intrigued too. I want to see what's up with that,
I want to see what we lost to.
Right? So, good one to bring that up, man. So, good luck for the band, man. Good luck, man.
And then lastly, 2243 Railroad Avenue,
Of course, man. Of course. I might go there for dinner right now. I don't know yet, bro.
Serious?
Well, I'm hungry right now, bro. I'm hungry. We did a nice long show. This has been one of our longest shows, Ross. So,
and lastly, good luck to the baseball team. Good luck to the track team.
Yep, exactly. Yes, we're coming in. We're coming down to the final days of the sports season here for high school sports, man. So,
all right.
But
when the Pirates are scoring,
the Hennessy pouring, baby. Let's go.
Yee.
You fucked it up, Ross.
You say yee every time.
Good. I like that, though. I like the switch up.
Yar! Welcome aboard! It's Ross and the sauce, matey! We're the scallywags, sitting front row tight on the 1 yard line every Friday night. Ross got the sauce, it's that Cillian drip. His nana was a hofer, legends don't skip. When the Pirates are scoring, the Hennessy is pouring. Spilling on the bleachers, hear the scallywags roaring. Marley Records, nope, it ain't from Bob. We bootleg beats like it's part of the job. Ross in the sauce, sauce it up. Ross in the sauce, manja manja. Walk the plank, don't trip, just jump. Winner of the week, give that swashbuckler the bump. Yeah. Woo. So hoist up your jersey, your nachos, your beer. The Walk the Plank podcast is finally here. We'll crown the king, then toast with a jug. Walk the plank, baby, give the mic a big hug. Whoa.